There's only one Delaware Park, the greatest one. Delaware Park, tradition lives on, excitement second to none. There's only one Delaware.
Away and running. The favorite broke slow. Renegade Serenade. Good rail speed today from Great Call. But Melody Win adds fuel to the fire, and Style Me Royal is right there too, and they're lined up right across the track. Russian Hammer 4 wide, Bear Hunt 5 deep, and the favorite already has a lot of work to do. Renegade Serenade gets over to the rail. Midpoint of the first of two left turns in the Saturday first, and Great Call gets to be the dictating speed past the 6 furlong pole and leads by a length and a half. Style Me Royals up patiently ridden second, and Russian Hammer has no excuses in a well strung out field. Melody Win stays towards the inside, 3 deep at the 5 furlong point is Bear Hunt, and Renegade Serenade has picked off both of those rivals. So now the plot thickens at the 4.5. Style Me Royal takes the baton away from Great Call as they kick on with only 4 furlongs left to go. Russian Hammer continues to get closer despite a wide trip. Renegade Serenade 8-5 when the betting market closed now lands second. A distant fifth is Bear Hunt, and Melody Win whips them in. They have 3 furlongs to go, and Style Me Royal in hand and in command and shows the way by 2. Russian Hammer comes under a heavy drive but starts to make inroads. Renegade Serenade is a non-threatening fourth at this stage as Bear Hunt gets into it, and Great Call goes very wide. They swing off the turn and race for home, and Style Me Royal has kicked away with a decisive late kick and shows the way by 6 open lengths. Bear Hunt moves into second. Renegade Serenade finally getting on track, but it's way too little too late. Style Me Royal off at 9-2, just crushed the opposition here. It's a place photo with Renegade Serenade and Bear Hunt. Russian Hammer was fourth. Away and running. Unexpected Tiger stood in the gate and lost all chance. Foul Nation breaks right on cue, and Trophy Room is right there too. Euler saves a lot of ground in that third place position in front of Marcus Junius. Orokovics is second to last, and Unexpected Tiger absolutely botched it at the start. So 3 of them go hot and heavy at the 6.5 furlong pole, and Euler takes the lead away from Trophy Room and Foul Nation. So the early advantage in the first 2 furlongs belongs to Euler, who now tries to tap on the brakes. Foul Nation is holding second, and Trophy Room is right there too, glued to that second place partner as they go down to the 5 furlong stage. Marcus Junius continues to enjoy a nice trip, but is 4 wide for the backstretch run. Orokovics is getting closer too and hasn't been asked yet, and Unexpected Tigers last of all. Down to the 4 furlong pole they stroll, and Euler continues to control things, but that heads right down on the chest too. Trophy Room is getting closer, so is Foul Nation. Marcus Junius is making a huge move on the far outside. Orokovics is trying to close in. Unexpected Tiger is caught up but is still 6 lengths down. Midpoint of the second left turn. Trophy Room now taking over for Euler at the top of the stretch, and Trophy Room kicks for the money. Marcus Junius is right there in a position to challenge. Orokovics gets grubbed upon with little response. They swing, and Trophy Room lets it out and Nonsense leads by only half a length. Marcus Junius trying to break a bad case of second-itis, trying to surge on past. Orokovics is 4 lengths down, and 2 of them are left to settle the score. Marcus Junius with a nose in front. Trophy Room battling back with stiffen and resolve, and Trophy Room has won it to beat Marcus Junius, Orokovics, and Unexpected Tiger. Away and running. It was a good level start. The Colora Kid, the gray, breaks right on cue. There's the speed of Covert Cat, Carnivore, and Splendid Summer is right there too, so the pace is quick as they move in front of us for the first time. Splendid Summer sets the pace, Carnivore's a tracking second, and Covert Cat tries to get over to the rail, and the Colora Kid stays in that fourth place position as they swing around the first turn, and very rank was the 5, Covert Cat. Then you have the Brooders in front of 2, which is High Def second last, and 9th of April has to come with a massive close. So they leave the first turn behind on this firm going on a Saturday get-together, and Splendid Summer carves out the clock. The lead is 3. Carnivore's right there chasing the pace in second, and Covert Cat has no excuses and dons those orange silks, and up the inside the Colora Kids picked off that rival. So Pruder floats along in 5th position with only 4 furlongs to go, and another zip code away is High Death, and 9th of April they turn again, and Splendid Summers says come and catch me if you can with 3 furlongs to go. The lead is a dwindling 3 lengths. Covert Cat is right there trying to press on past. Carnivore's a stubborn foe but starts to backpedal when asked. And the Colora Kid splits rivals. There's a quarter to go. Splendid Summer continues to be the dictating speed, but Covert Cat is taking precious ground away. And trying to close in is Zapruder. At the top of the stretch, here's Covert Cat ready to play his hand, but on the outside, Zapruder's closing with giant strides. Inside the 16th pole, it's still Covert Cat's lead. Zapruder getting closer. Zapruder trying to get up. Zapruder got it by a nose to beat Covert Cat, the Colora Kid, and Splendid Summer. Away and running. Rousey Express gun for speed from Gate 7 today, and Principia is keeping her company, and so is the Haunted Room. So those are the 3 under the line for the first time. You're the One came away in 4th, and Keen Lady rides that rail. Bella Paloma is also ground saving in front of 1, and Beechgrass is last of the 7 as they pass the Paddock Grove. So Rousey Express with the money on shows the way, and this is a slow-paced affair at that. Principia is right there, only 3/4 of a length down in second, and the Haunted Room sits the trip today, a ground saving third. There's a gap of 2 back to You're the One with those yellow blinkers surpassed by Keen Lady, and still a length and a half down to Bella Paloma and another length and a half down to Beechgrass. They point for the backstretch run, and now the Haunted Room ups the ante to Rousey Express, who yields the lead to the Haunted Room as they have 4.5 furlongs to go. The Haunted Room leads by a long neck. Rousey Express still on a hold, but the jockey gets a couple of pops of the crop to Rousey Express right now, and Principia is floated wide 3 deep. Right behind the trio of speed is Keen Lady. You're the One's out deep. Bella Paloma rides the rail, and Beechgrass is in last. Around the turn, Rousey Express is starting to drop away in third, and Principia and Danny Centeno says go and responds, and now the Haunted Room is a discouraged second. Rousey Express tries to re-rally far outside for Beechgrass, and You're the One heads turn for home, and Principia has built up a 5-length lead. A whole herd chases races for second, including Rousey Express, You're the One, Red Kappa, Bella Paloma. They're inside the final 16th of a mile. Principia is getting leg weary, but holding on at 9-2, and Principia has scored the winning run. Rousey Express was second. You're the One was third. Bella Paloma was fourth. Away and running. Slow to go was Battalion. Good outside speed from Gunslinger today. Next to that one on the inside is the King Cheek, who breaks smartly in that second place position. And U.S. Constitution came away in third. Sagrado Ray and the Peninsula team up in that fourth place position. And Battalion's a patiently ridden sixth under the line for the first time. Grand picks in front of three, which is Hoku, Zamyaza, and Castagno's last of all. Up and around the first turn they go, and it's Gunslinger from that outside barrier getting over to the fence and shows the way by only half a length. The King Cheek is right there to keep the pace on us with 4.5 furlongs to go as they get ready to leave the first turn behind. Sagrado Ray is the gray who travels nicely up against the fence in third, and U.S. Constitution to take that spot away. The Peninsula in the pink cap is floated wide for the backstretch run, and Battalion teams up with that rival as they race down to the 3.5. Hoku still in front of three, which is Sam Yaza, Castagno, and Grand Pick is last of all. So a pace tug of war continues to ensue as they pass the 3 furlong stage. And on the outside, the King Cheek tries to put a nose in front of Gunslinger, and Gunslinger battles right back. Sagrada Way is starting to eyeball the both of them. Under a ride is U.S. Constitution. The Peninsula is closing in sweetly. Multiple chances as they turn for home, and they're 4 across the track. Sagrada Ray goes catapulting to the top. Battling on is the Peninsula. Closing in from out of the clouds is Castagno and Samyaza along with Hoku. A wild finish here. Sagrada Ray still leading. The Peninsula is chasing. So is Hoku. Sagrada Ray has won it to beat out Hoku, the Peninsula, and Castagno. This field is set. Away and running. Slow to go was Carrington. Gambe Forte pings first. Crooked Dreams is right there too. And in between rivals is Big Tone C. The long shot down Patrick is in the top 4 positions early on in the opening furlong. In front of a distant fifth that is Ben's Hero. Carrington comes under a heavy drive and not responding. And Darvish is last of all. So a solo leader is Gambe Forte with 4 furlongs to go. And shows the way by 3 expanding lengths. Crooked Dreams is on the hunt in second, and so is Big Tone C. Now Ben's Hero starts to be set alive on the far outside. Down Patrick rides that rail. Darvish has passed one, and not today for Carrington. The quarter pole lurks for Gambay Forte with that speed on display, trying to stick and stay, but Crooked Dreams is ready to up the stakes, and these two face off as they turn for home. Crooked Dreams goes up and goes past Gambay Forte inside the final 3/16 of a mile, and Crooked Dreams slowly slipping away. Gambay Forte flat as a strap. Darvish is running on, and Carrington's in the center of the track, but it's over, and Crooked Dreams has scored well. Darvish was second, Carrington ran a good third despite the trouble, and Gambay Forte weakened to fourth. Away and running. Good start one from the inside from Gold Rush Kizzy, but that was short-lived as Paper Mansion's true to form and takes the lead with ease. So it's Paper Mansion who moves in front of us with a one-length lead and pulling hard on the jockey's hands as she's keen to go. Carol Girl came away in second, and Gold Rush Kizzy broke on top, then soon outpaced. In Anna's Quest was the first one in, the fourth one away. She's So Cool is second last, and Clock Strikes 12 is at the back of the pack. So they crawl through this opening quarter, and Paper Mansion gallops sweetly and shows the way by a length and a half. Carol Girl is right there in close attendance in that second place spot, and Gold Rush Kizzy stays parked to the rail, but to no avail. In Anna's Quest is too wide for the back of the track run. She's So Cool still second last, and last of all is Clock Strikes 12. So Paper Mansion has it all her own way today on a nice day in the Delaware area and shows the way by two, while Carol Girl continues to track the pace to join second. Gold Rush Kizzy's picked off that rival. In Anna's Quest is the first one to make a bold move. Clock Strikes 12 now picks off She's So Cool for that fifth place spot. They turn again, and Paper Mansion 1-9 when the wagering market closed. Still has a two-length lead. In Anna's Quest is under the whip. Gold Rush Kizzy's under a stern ride and not responding. At a distant fourth is Carol Girl as they turn for home. Paper Mansion lets it out a notch and leads one open length. In Anna's Quest is chasing hard in second and trying to make a waste of it. Paper Mansion still clear. In Anna's Quest is getting closer, but so is the finish. Is this one the winner of 7 in a row? Yes, Paper Mansion has won it over In Anna's Quest, Carol Girl, and Clock Strikes 12. Away and running. Good speed on the outside from Jack Cloud today, but there's the early speed of Peach Nectar, and whoop, there it is. Those two floored in the opening half furlong, and Etretat came away a joint third. Bad Henry rides that rail, and City Humor's in the white cap, 3 deep, 5 wide is Jack Cloud, and Wow Wish is right there too, but is in a very tight spot, and Limited Dioro has to pass them all. They swing the side with 3.5 furlongs to go, and Woot, there it is, the long shot shows the way, but Peach Nectar is hot on the chase, and and Peach Nectar takes the lead away with ease. On the outside, Jack Cloud grabs second. Etretat now moves into third. Nowhere to give is Woot. There it is, bearing out badly with City Humor. And Bad Henry tries to close in. Heads turn for home. And Peach Nectar's in hand and in command and has opened up 3 open lengths. Etretat now moves into second. Jack Cloud has nowhere to give. Late on the scene is Bad Henry for board placement. And Wild Wish is closing in 2. But at the 16th pole, if you back the 4, go to the windows, you'll be the first in line. The favorite's home. Peach Nectar has scored over Etretat, Wild Wish, and Bad Henry.